I guess I just, I mean, you're welcome.
Here's your hosts of the MonsterCast, the Straight Edge Monster Jack and Ryan.
But I just wanted to get into this a little bit, because of course a lot of people had a lot of strong feelings either side that you're on. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to play the Rey Mysterio clip for you right quick, and then we'll get into our thoughts on it. So let's do it.
They don't let us do shit like this anymore. So I'm signing for you guys to make money.
And we appreciate it, honestly.
Ray, I've been a fan since I was a little kid, man.
The fans come up and ask for an autograph.
Well,
I actually am a
watched you
fan.
back in the 80s, dude.
That's why I'll sign
I
one.
am a huge fan, man.
I signed one for you.
All right, so there was the clip of Rey Mysterio at the airport unmasked. He's got a bunch of people with a shit ton of stuff in their hands for him to sign at the airport. He says that WWE doesn't let him do that anymore, which is kind of true, right? So it's not like he's outright lying, because what they're trying to do, honestly, if you saw how much stuff was in their fucking hands, they're clearly about to resell that stuff. No one needs to Rey Mysterio at the airport to sign 6 of his fucking Funko Pops, right? And then got a bunch of pictures and cards and shit underneath it. You can clearly tell that the man is about to resell this stuff. So when he says that WWE doesn't allow him to do that, he's right, because you need to go to an actual wrestling autograph signing to have that happen, right? So you need to pay money to get that much stuff signed in return. Not going to the airport for free and hounding this man to sign 20 things in your hands. Now, I think at the end, it looks like he's about to go sign something for the dude that says he's a big fan because he only had like one thing in his hand. So he's doing exactly what he says WWE isn't allowed. A lot of people are saying that he's doing at the end of the video what he's saying that he's not allowed to do, but that's not the case. I think he's clearly separating the two in the moment. So, hey, I can't sign 30 fucking things for you so you can go resell them on eBay and make money off of me. But hey, I can sign this one thing for an actual fan who only has one thing in his fucking hand that is telling me that he's a huge fan for forever how long, and he's only got one thing, and I'm going to sign this thing for him. So, of course, a lot of people are taking either side on this. What do you think?
Who the fuck is taking the side of raising the Raw?
I mean, come on, man.
In
It's
what
Twitter.
way?
You think there's people not taking the side of raising the wrong? It's Twitter, dude.
What's their argument?
Fuck if I know.
That's kind of important, right?
I don't think they
can't
have
imagine-
one. Even if they had an argument, it's not valid, so it doesn't matter. Because
Well,
I'm on your
well,
side. Ray is
right,
not wrong
but-
here at all.
Generally, when I disagree with something, I try to steal man the other side's position. Like, I'm like, okay, what is the strongest version of what their point could possibly be? And the only thing that I can think that their argument is some goofy shit like, well, it doesn't matter what their intent with it is. He's only famous because of fans, so he should have to do whatever the fans want, which is absolutely fucking stupid. Like, they wouldn't feel that same way about any other form of compulsion or compelled labor. If you told them that, you're only known at your company because your manager, like, put you in public spaces to make presentations or whatever the fuck, that doesn't mean everybody in the company or that knows anything about the company or anybody that ever benefited from that presentation can stop you on the street and say, hey, I need you to do something in the spreadsheet for me real quick. It's just not how it works. So this doesn't apply in any other realm, any other industry, any other form of labor. On top of that, the fact that they're clearly doing it to resell it sort of nixes any like, oh, they're fans. He's only famous because of fans like them. They're clearly not fans. Or even if they are fans, if they like the product or whatever, the reason that they're there is not as fans. They are there as resellers. Nobody comes up with a fucking, like, 7th grade science fair board full of cards to get somebody to sign if they're fans. Like, that's not what that is.
No, I will say, if the person only had cards and all the other cards were of other people that had signed it and they just want Ray's sign on that one card, that's different. But Ray's not going to sit there at a fucking airport and literally go through each individual case and try to figure out, hey, do I need to sign this for this person, right? He's getting bombarded at the same time by all these people, and you can clearly see the dude in the front has like 5 fucking Funko Pops of him. We know what he's doing, right? And
All
you know
taped
why
to a
they're
board.
recording, so that they can get his autograph on on video, so they can
That's
say certificate of
verification.
authenticity. So
Yeah.
so Ray clearly knows. He's been around for a long time, dude. He knows what he's doing. If there was, and there's a lot of places, even in the wrestling autograph ventures, when you go to these conventions and stuff, you can only get 1 or 2 things signed, and you have to pay extra for a picture and all this other stuff. And that's so that they don't have to go through this there. So if I'm not gonna let you pay to do it, why would I let you do it for free? That doesn't make any sense. You're asking me to work off the clock, basically. That's what you're doing, because I'm not seeing any revenue from this when you resell it and make a shit ton of money off my name. So I understand it from that standpoint. And obviously, there is definitely some truth to WWE saying that he can't do it, because look how fucking involved WWE has been with the Twitch and the fan time and the OnlyFans and all this other stuff. You're not going to tell me that WWE hasn't said something to some degree that, hey, don't go out there and sign fucking 30 things for one fucking person at the airport. It's clearly been brought up.
Well, I would imagine part of that too is not just for situations like this, but also if John Cena wanted to make a bunch of fucking side money, he probably could, selling autographed stuff from himself by himself on Twitter or whatever else. Like, they're just trying to stop that. They view that as use of their intellectual property because they're only famous because of WWE putting them on and making them that character. It's the same argument that they did have for Twitch. Whereas you are you're using their intellectual property and presenting yourself as this identity. So you signing anything because of that identity is taking money out of their pocket. And so forth.
Yeah, it's an entertainment pyramid scheme, basically. WWE's like, hey, you can't go out there and sign a bunch of shit, Ray, and then go sell it on your own eBay account.
Right.
So, then Ray's like, well, then I'm not going to do it for the fucking people under me to do the same shit on my name if I can't do it for my own name. So, yeah, it just trickles down, obviously. Yeah, there's 0%. Rey Mysterio's in the wrong 0% of this argument. I don't understand how anybody could take the other side either.
Hey guys, did you like that video? If so, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You can also catch full episodes of the MonsterCast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts. And you can also catch us live every Sunday on Twitch. All links in the description below, along with some sweet merch from yours truly, the MonsterCast. Deuces.